Hi guys, good night to each and every one. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to hit the notification bell. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell your auntie, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your grandmother, your grandfather and the dog as well, okay? And come on over and let's reason. So tonight's topical discussion will be on disobedience, and also I will share a story as well leading to disobedience, okay? So guys, once again, thanks for tuning in. Our topical discussion tonight is on disobedience. All right? What is disobedience? Disobedience is failure or refusal to obey rules or someone's in authority. So basically what it is saying, it is failure, you understand me, to abide by someone's rule, whether your mother rule, your father rule, your auntie rule, your sister rule. It depends on, if they're older than you, right? So it's when you disobey someone in authority, someone who has more control over you or over what you should or should not be doing, right? So they are in full control, they're capable to make that decision. So when you disobey, it's like you refuse to follow instruction or to follow orders, okay? So I will tell you later on down on how I was very disobedient, and I could have died as well because I did not listen and because I did something that I should not have done. So I'm gonna get into it with you guys on how I disobey, right? So I was living in Jamaica, and apparently I was living with my grandmother at the time, so she had power of authority over me. So she was in charge, she was able to make the decisions for me and everything. But as time goes by, getting older and you start having friends and you start listening to friends and doing certain things that you're not supposed to be doing. So once upon a time, it happened that one night I snuck out with my friend, one of my best friend, and I actually went with her to a harbor where there was boats, right, which was docked. So I snuck out with her and I went on a boat ride in the night, guys. It was like after 7:30, 8 o'clock, around that time frame. And I snuck out and I went without my grandmother even knowing that I actually went with my friend on a boat. She had no clue. She only thought that I went to visit my friend because my friend was just living a couple doors down from where I used to live, right? So that night, she only knew that I was gonna go visit my friend and we were gonna, like, kind of, usually, typically, young girls would do, like, sit down and chit chat and those type of things. So it didn't bother her or anything, right? But I'm gonna tell you how I disobey and how I almost lost my life. So when I went to visit my friend, she said to me, one of her friend was gonna take her on a boat ride in the night because her friend bought a boat. So she said, if I wanted to come. And I said, not really, at the time. I said, not really. And she's like, come on, man, just come with me. But, as a friend, I'll let your friend down. So me take big bad and bravery and bomb gun pan boat. Guys, you see, it pitch dark, It pitch black. I'm telling you, it was dark, really, really dark, guys. And our friend bought the boat, and him not even realize that the boat have holes in it. He didn't even realize that the boat have holes in it, guys. So while we're on the shore and paddling, because it's one of those short little paddle boats, and we're so excited because of the first time I actually go on boat. Somebody little bit excited, me not lie. And guys, all we could see is water start. We're paddling, paddle, I go out in the boat and I enjoy ourselves. All we could feel is water start to come inside the boat, guys. Water, I start to panic, I start to cry. I say, Lord Jesus, look how me disobey. Look how me disobey. I'm gone palm boat, and my granny not even know so I'm gone palm boat. I say, guys, I start to cry, the living eye water, I say, no man, I want to go back on shore, And my friend I try calm me down. I say, no, calm me down to my friend, because I start to all get, very, very upset at myself because I disobey. And my grandmother don't know say me gone. She have no clue. I say, guys, we start to cry, the living eye water, and we start to paddle, and we start to try for a throat water out of the boat, guys, until eventually when the boat reach close to shore, guys, oh my God, I make case and jump off of the boat. I'm a cry the living eye water, guys. I'm say never again will I do something like that. You understand me? So the moral of the story is the fact that I disobeyed. You understand me? I disobeyed. I went against my grandmother's rule. You understand me? And went elsewhere and almost lost my life. And poor my granny would have go here say me end up dead. I don't know say because me disobey. You understand me? So it's just when you're totally this, sometimes you have to learn to listen. You have to listen. You understand me? But because me, me take bravery and me excited too. Because at first, me kind of did that iffy. Me not lie, me did that iffy at first, guys. Whether me for go yes or no. And because my friend go end up talk me into it. And me now start to feel good now. And I say, yeah, now me can able to feel what a boat ride is all about. But guys, not like that. If I go lose my life. Because I say I put on one piece of cowballing, I cry, the living eye water, me a ball out, me say help, because the water start to get so thick in the boat, one of them little short paddle boat man our friend buy. And I say, guys, I say it was just crazy, and worse, it was dark, really dark, so we could have barely see, even though there was flashlight, but the flashlight not really bright, that bright enough so you can't see. I don't know if he never did a realize, I never did a check say the boat have hole in it, but it's a good thing so we never reach too far out. You understand me? But we did a good distance from the shoreline anyways. But I tell you guys, never again. So it's just the moral is when you're disobedient, you not listen and you do something that you're not supposed to be doing, right? So that's basically my story, how I could have lost my life because I totally disobeyed and went against my grandmother's rule and go and do something that I should not have done in the first place, right? So to disobey, right, is failure or to refuse to do what is commanded, right? So sometimes you have people in authority over you that's guiding you along the way and that's able to make certain decisions for you, and all they want is your best interest at heart, You understand me? But because sometimes we go against that, we end up making the wrong choices, the wrong decisions. You understand me? In life. So that's my story basically on how I almost drowned. It was really scary, guys. I'm not lie. It was a scary experience. One that, remember up to this very blessed day. Very blessed day. But just because I go listen to my friend, I go take bravery and go follow and bow me a go because I want to experience what a boat ride feel like, because I never really have that experience. I don't know what it feel like to literally go on a boat, even though it seems scary, but me do want to feel how it feel. You understand me? But it's just me didn't listen. My granny never know when me gone. She thought I went to visit my friend down the street. You understand me? That's what she thought. She never know or have a clue. So me and my friend left and we gone palm boat. You understand? So it's just typically disobedient is deliberately not doing what someone in authority tells you to do, or what a rule or a law says that you should do. You understand me? So it's typically, basically, my granny, she had the power of authority over me. You understand me? Them time then I was about, how old was I? I was most likely, because at that time, I think I just started going high school. So I think I was around 14, 15. At 14, 15. What a age group there, yeah. 14, 15. And me, I listen to my friend and me gone on boat. In a night, you could have barely see. And you have to cut through one little bush, one little bushy area. So you can just imagine. It was just a sign of relief for me, guys, when the boat reached close back to the shore. It was a sign of relief for me. My kids jump off of the boat and my zoops gone back up. I couldn't tell my granny nothing. I couldn't say nothing. Because once, if she didn't even know, say me do that, a punishment. And the entire day, we in the Caribbean, we get beaten. So then mother end up get beaten from my father as well. So I couldn't say nothing. I just did have to thank Jesus and I did reach back safe and secure. You understand? But I couldn't say nothing to her. I couldn't say anything, because once I go say, say that's it, I could even go see my friend again, because that would be a heavy punishment there. So, and then sometimes when you do certain things, them say your friend inveigling and your friend is not a good friend and them type of things there. And she wasn't like that. It's just as two little teenager, and you get excited when you hear about the boat ride, and then something that you never go on boat before. But she was a good friend. You understand me? But me just say the moral of the story is basically on disobedience, just as how the topical discussion is about disobedience. So when we do things at times that we're not supposed to, you understand me? There's delegation, there's rules, you understand me, that we have to apply and we have to abide by. But sometimes we refuse and sometimes we disobey. We don't do what is told. You understand me? So me, I was very disobedient, guys, and almost lost my life that night. So if we didn't act, you understand me, as fast as possible as we could, because and the funny thing too, one of the paddle even falling, and one of the paddle almost lost in the water, guys. almost lost in the water, me I tell you. And it's pitch black, pitch black night, me I tell you. Almost lost in the water that night. So you can imagine, man, me did a fret. Me did really a fret. Calm like, oh my God, what me I gonna do? When you see the water start to come in and we feel like, but we never have no container or anything like that, guys. So I feel like I use my hand. I try use my hand and I flush out the water out of the boat. You understand me? So that's my experience. That is basically my experience, guys, on being disobedient. Didn't listen, did not hear, and I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't tell my granny nothing at all. I did have to keep it, for an hour. And by the time I reach home back, me just me case and look after myself and go in on my bed, go sleep. It was just crazy. That night was one night, you understand me, where one to remember. So I'm pretty sure, at some point, we all disobey. We all disobey on something. Alright? Nobody's perfect. We all do things at times that we're not supposed to. We at times we don't follow rules. You understand me? We don't follow rules at times, guys. We all do something. If we should reflect and go back, you understand me? We can come to something, some terms basically, and something that we actually did in our past. But, as time goes by, we know better, so we try to do better, right? So that's my story. And like I said, guys, every now and then I will come on and I will try to tell you a little bit of story about me. You understand me? Basically on what I have experienced, what I've been through. You understand me? So like I said, my platform is not here to bash anybody or to put anybody down. With my topics, it's just basically the topics that I talk on is what we literally face on a day-to-day basis in our life, right? And we all can relate at some point on things that we experience, on things that we have been through. And at times, talking it out is a sign of relief. You understand me? Letting it out is a sign of relief, right? So guys, I know my story is a little bit short tonight, but I just want to share my experience, and I just want to tell you a little, story, and me know it's not really funny. It's not all that funny, but it's just typically, relating to me being disobedient at this point. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to tell a friend, tell your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your brother, and come on over, guys, at times, and you guys can drop a comment in the comment section. You guys can share as much as possible. I will greatly appreciate it, guys. I will really and truly appreciate it. I know I'm not doing anything, you know, no pranks or anything like that. But at least I'm here. I'm talking about reality. I'm talking about facts on certain topics. So thank you guys, and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I will catch you guys back at a later date. Thank you. Mwah.